nice and just encouraging and just a good person.
That's great. What did you and your wife talk about when you were on the show?
We were just talking about at that time we were still going out and just being Catholic and just our beliefs in just everyday world and stuff and trying to help and
Mm-hmm.
find people,
Mm-hmm.
start groups and stuff and helping out with the church.
Yeah, like a model of,
Yeah,
you know.
just and making
Mm-hmm.
it fun too because we had everyone has jobs and you still have to work, pay the
Mm-hmm.
bills and just
Mm-hmm.
doing it on the side,
Mm-hmm.
as
Mm-hmm.
an extra to
Mm-hmm.
help
Mm-hmm.
out and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And how to, yeah,
It'd be really cool if everybody were just like
a little bit more prayerful. Yeah.
a little bit, but it's not even like because it's not like everybody who goes to the March for Life is Catholic and they have to pray a rosary kind of a thing. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I don't know. I think it would be, you know, I think it would be,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
whatever. Yeah, I think it would be a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Might have a bigger, greater effect
Mm-hmm.
on. Anyway, that's my thought. I don't know.
No, no, that's amazing. I just thought of two different things that I didn't really think about before. So thank you. And that's true. Not everyone who goes to the march is Catholic. So
Yeah, Catholics
it's
are,
yeah.
there's all kinds of people, Christians, there's
Mhm.
even
Mhm.
atheists that go, and all
Mhm.
kinds of religions that go
Mhm.
that believe in life. So
Mhm. Yeah, that's
it's
amazing. Mhm. Beautiful.
Yeah, you don't have to believe, like you said, a particular religion.
no,
Just
absolutely,
everyone enjoying believing that life is sacred and or to
Mhm.
protect life.
absolutely,
Everyone has deserves the freedom of a life.
right.
Yeah, and actually, not to cut you off, Joe, but I just read this morning from the Catechism of the Catholic Church a quote about life that really ties in with our conversation. So it's on page.
Suffering, unexpected suffering, or a lot of things in life are unexpected, and it's a great um, redemption like story, right? And it's got a great it just yeah. I mean, I tell you, I sound like a broken record, but the story itself, it's so relatable to most people, and I enjoy. It's about basically somebody who's well on their way to being like a soccer star. It's like his passion and everything like that, and it's his dream, it's his life, and something he has a tragic accident, and it just flip, just his entire world gets it is a 180. You know what I mean? It just totally gets flipped around, and it's and I think that happens often in everybody's life. Not everybody, but a lot of people. A lot, I say life happens. You know what I mean? Certain things get, your plans get totally shifted, and some people, and a lot of people just sort of, you know, break down or completely, lose it or just become very, depressed or something like that. And rightfully so, it can be depressing when things, when if your life is totally changed. But anyway, the story is just very, it's very, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. It's just like a great redemption story and a great, um, uh, I would say pro-life story. That's, and I love the music. That's probably my favorite part of the movie.
The background
Yeah,
music.
the background
Yeah.
music. If a movie's got good music, I mean, come on.
Then you want to listen. It lures you in.
It
Sure.
does. It lures you in. Music does lure you in, and it's
Mhm.
just, yeah. I mean, think about a couple great scenes in the movie is basically where it's two people are walking, basically taking the day and walking around in the city and talking about each other's, you know, just really kind of walking with each other and talking about, I guess, life or, um, their decisions and how they were raised, how they grew up, and really kind of like, just spending the time with each other, just walking through the city. Actually, New York City. It's the movie's based in New York City, which is kind of cool. And it's a real, I don't know. I get that sort of compassion, that sort of compassion feeling in the movie, like actual compassion. Like I don't know what the exact definition is, but it's something like to suffer with or to walk with or something like that. Like to actually, yeah, it's something. I think it's something like to actually, like in like compassion has something to do with like to actually suffer with or to be with that person and take on some of their burden. Try just whatever that may be, speaking, talking to them, and walking with them, and basically, you know, this person, the main character, shows the other main character, a way of life and the way he grew up, and in a family of life and love and everything like that, and for the other person who never had that, never understood that, doesn't even know what that's like. So that person shows her this type of life and this type of love that he grew up with, and support and everything like that, and in that helping her to realize there's more to life than just this drab sort of
Yeah, 'cause sometimes God puts people in our lives to relieve some of that suffering and get that energy out
yeah,
that's
absolutely.
put in us. And God puts people in place. It doesn't have to always be family. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be anybody. He could just give you a coworker just to help you get that suffering out of you. And it's almost like an energy, just like God gives us
An
positive
energy.
energy.
That's true.
It just drains you down, and just to believe it, you're just interacting, like you said, you're riding a train, you're hanging out, you're getting rid of that suffering, but you're taking some of it on yourself by interacting with that person and being a friend to them. That's how God uses us, to try to help each other.
Absolutely.
To uplift each other, sure. I think that was my favorite part of the movie too, towards the beginning, right when the man is working, he's the chef, he's one of the main chefs, and he walks out on his job, and he had to decide between his job or, helping this woman who really was at a very low point. And I just really like that he chose to help her and to spend all of this one-on-one time with her, who he barely even knew her, but he knew, like he saw in her face and in what she was going through, and he wanted to be there for her. So I like that he gave that up, and and then as the movie goes on, we see how it's almost like his redemption story too.
Absolutely.
It's for her,
and she helped. Yeah,
but,
absolutely. And then in the end, she helps him out tremendously. That's what I love about it.
It's like he's helping her, but she's also helping him to
absolutely.
come out of himself.
It's like two broken people kind of on this on this road, and they're
and their paths meet, and they help each other. So it's really a beautiful story, and there was one scene where you kind of got to see like the opposite, or the real